Hi, my name is Arthur Arsenault. More information. Like for me, I'm always have to re-educate and how many parts are there to Medicare and how complicated it is, and what's new for 2017 and 18.
Yeah, so the different parts of Medicare, we list Part A, B, C, so we can go through those real quick. Medicare Part A covers hospitalization, and that's free for almost all Americans. Essentially, if you've worked 10 years and you've contributed into the Medicare tax, that's covered for you in retirement. So everybody gets that, essentially everybody gets that for free. Medicare Part B covers doctor visits and tests. And we pay $134 per month premium this year, and that people might opt for a supplemental insurance policy because when you combine that with Medicare Parts A, B, and D, you've got essentially the coverage that you're probably used to while working. If say you're on an employer-sponsored group HMO plan, where you're paying these premiums every month, but your out-of-pocket costs are going to be much more stable, particularly in the event of a medical emergency or some sort of reason when you would have higher costs. That supplemental insurance will help ease the out-of-pocket burden in those years.
So folks that are working, they have their health care covered, they have the premiums, and it's kind of manageable. When they retire, going forward.
Right? When you get to retirement, it's all on you, right? Other than that Medicare Part A being covered already by what you've already contributed, you're paying the majority of the cost yourself. And now someone may hear, oh, okay, $134 for Medicare Part B, that's not too bad. Part D is even less than that, that's not good, I can handle that. But here's the issue. Healthcare costs inflate at about double typical inflation. We see trends going back decades showing that it's always around twice what US inflation is. We're projecting about 5.5% on retirement healthcare cost inflation year over year throughout the near future. So even if costs seem reasonable today, they're going to grow and grow and grow over time and take up a bigger piece of the retirement planning pie. Later, when you're 70, things could certainly be a lot different. We hope not, but they certainly could be, so it's good to be prepared.
Right, exactly. So a couple retiring today, what would be the typical, say, retirement age, but what are the projected costs?
Sure.
I mean, for folks today, what's the projected cost?
Yeah, so it does add up. So for a 65-year-old couple retiring today, now we're going to assume that they're healthy, but a man would live to around 87 and a woman around to 89, their retirement health care costs would be a little over $550,000 combined. Now that's in future dollars, just to make that clear. Now that's what their costs are going to be. $1 million throughout their lifetime.
That's incredible.
It is something you really got to be prepared for.
Right. So when they put this number at $1 million to retire, that's almost half, which is the budget buster for municipalities and a bunch of folks
Absolutely,
like that. Right?
Absolutely.
So, what is the most surprising fact about Medicare? Like when you talk to people, this is wow. I mean, I didn't know that about Medicare.
Well, there's a lot of them, but I think the ones that really stick out, when somebody retires and they might have a choice of what state they want to live in. Maybe they have multiple properties, maybe they don't have the restrictions of a job, they can move. They're probably considering factors like the cost of living in each state, the taxes they'd have to pay, proximity to family and friends.
Hawaii, right?